In today's video, we'll be doing a full comparison and review between Bramework and Wordhero AI. And both of these tools are AI copywriters that you can use to write long-form copy, such as blog posts, articles, ebooks, and any other form of long-form content. And currently, these are the top AI content writers on AppSumo. So they both have lifetime deals. So Wordhero is currently $89, and with that one-time payment, you're able to get a lifetime deal. Now, Wordhero is also one of the most popular AI content writer on AppSumo. They have over 175 five-star reviews, and if you go through the reviews, you can see that people are very happy with the quality and with the output that they get from this AI copywriter. Bramework, on the other hand, is a fairly newly added AI copywriter on AppSumo, and the lifetime deal starts at $79, and you can upgrade if you need some more words or you need a higher plan. And if you wanted to upgrade and get more words included each month, you can go ahead and get a license tier 2 or a license tier 3. And the highest tier is $400 one-time payment, and that will get you 500,000 words each month. And while Bramework is fairly new compared to Wordhero, they also have some pretty good reviews for the time that they've been on AppSumo. So each time I take a look at this, I always see another 5-star review. So right now they have 34 reviews and they have about a 4.5-star rating. But if you go through the reviews, you can see that people are very happy and very surprised by the quality and by the functionality of Bramework. So let's go ahead and compare Bramework and Wordhero and figure out which is the better AI copywriter. And we'll also be taking a look at both of the lifetime deals and seeing which is a better lifetime deal on AppSumo. I'll leave a link in the description below for the lifetime deals for both Bramework and for Wordhero if it is still available. If not, I'll leave a link to their websites in which you can get their regular monthly plan. And while comparing Wordhero and Bramework, we'll be looking at things such as features, templates, pricing, quality of AI content, and the team behind Wordhero and Bramework. And just before we continue with the comparison, I want to let you guys know that I'll be giving away a free AI copywriter. So if you want to enter the giveaway, I'll leave the details in the description below. Now let's get back to the video. Let's go ahead and take a look at Wordhero first. Once you get an account for Wordhero, this is what your dashboard will look like. First, you'll be able to see all of the different templates that you have access to. And right away, this is where we see a difference between Wordhero and Bramework. On Wordhero, you have a lot of different templates that you can choose from. You're not just only limited to writing long-form copy. If you needed to write short-form copy such as book titles, product benefits, cold emails, Facebook ads, Google ads, and other types of short-form content, you can do that on Wordhero. But as of right now on Bramework, you're only able to write long-form copy. So they're focused on helping you create long-form blog posts, articles, ebooks, or long-form content. But there's currently no templates in which you can write short-form content. So right off the bat, this is an advantage for Wordhero. You're able to have all of these different templates included. Even if you're not using them, it's nice to have them there. While Wordhero may have much more templates for short-form copy, Bramework also has a feature that's not included in Wordhero. So if you wanted to do some research on a keyword before you started writing a blog post, you can do that inside of Bramework. All you'd have to do is search up the keyword or the topic in which you'll be writing about and hit the search bar. And as you can see, you get some really good information about that keyword. First off, you'll be able to see the volume. So this is how many people are searching of that keyword each month. And next is the difficulty level. This is a number between 0 and 100. The higher the number, the more difficult it is to rank for that keyword in the organic Google SERP. So this is obviously very high to rank for. So you probably want to get a keyword that's a little less difficult to rank for. And the competition number is a number again between 0 and 100. But this would be the competition level if you were to pay for this keyword on Google Ads. And then this also tells you how many results are in the SERP. And if you scroll down, you can see the trends. So this will show you which months are most popular for this keyword. And again, if you scroll down, you'll also be able to get some variations of this keyword. So maybe this keyword is just too difficult to rank for. you actually would get some suggestions of other keywords that may be better to write about. And if you scroll down, you'll see the top questions that people ask. And again, you can include this content within your blog post. And the last section will tell you the top 10 ranked blog posts. So it just saves you some time to be able to do some quick research on the top 10 ranked blog posts and just find any information that you need to include within your own blog post. So if you don't have access to a keyword research tool, this feature can be very, very useful to helping you get some high-level information about a keyword before even starting to write your blog post. So for templates, I would definitely have to give it to Wordhero because you just have much more of a variety of templates. But for features, because we have the keyword research tool included, I'll give that to Bramework. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the long form templates in both Wordhero and Bramework and see which one's easier to use and which one we're able to get better quality from. And this is probably the most important feature because most people use AI copywriters to create blog posts. So let's go ahead and try to get some content for a blog post. We'll be writing a blog post about the steps that it takes to become a lawyer. And I'm gonna go ahead and use that for both Wordhero and Bramework. Let's start by using the long form writing assistant in Bramework. So to write a blog post on Bramework, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is sort of follow these steps. So you start your new post and then you go ahead and just paste the keyword in which you're writing about. And once you do so, you go ahead and click continue. And once you enter your blog post keyword, you go ahead and click continue, and Bramework will actually tell you if there is a high probability that the content will be good or if the content will be bad. And the next thing that you want to do is add in your keywords. So you want to add in variations of the keyword in which you're writing about. And sometimes they'll actually give you some keywords. If not, just add in any keywords that you think is relevant to your blog post. So I've added in a couple keywords and then I'm going to go ahead and click create. So this is where you'd be able to start formulating and creating your blog post in Bramework. All you have to do is click generate and the title will be generated based upon the keywords and information you entered in the previous section. So we have some titles here, how to become a lawyer. So we have some titles here based on our keywords, how to become a lawyer in the USA, a step-by-step guide. So I think this one's pretty good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add that in there. And if you're happy with your title, just move over to outline and click generate. And as we can see, we get a pretty decent outline here. And if you want another outline, just go ahead and do the same thing as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first output that we got. So you want to become a lawyer in the States, you've come to the right place. In this article, we'll be outlining the process for you and provide some helpful resources on the way. So we have step 1, step 2, step 3, and a conclusion. This first output is really good and very relevant to what we're writing about. So I'm gonna go ahead and paste that in there. So as you can see, it's very easy for us to get a title, intro paragraph, and an outline for a blog post using the Bramework blog post assistant. So let's go ahead and start building our blog post in Wordhero. And as you can see, there's not really an AI assistant that walks you through the creation process of your title and your outline as we got in Bramework, but you're still able to use the templates on the left-hand side to get some content. So if you're fairly new to creating content using AI Copywriter, I think Bramework would be a little bit easier to use just because you're able to walk through the steps very easily. So I've went ahead and just pasted the title that we got from Bramework. Let's go ahead and get some content for our blog intro. There's two ways in which you can get content. You can do so either by using one of the templates on the left-hand side, such as the blog intro, or you can use the rocket, which will write an intro from the title or highlighted section header. So let's try both methods and see which one works better. So I'm gonna go ahead and highlight the title and then hit blog intro. Okay, so we get an intro here that sets up the blog post about how to become a lawyer. So it talks by saying that the United States is home to some of the most prestigious law schools. But before you make your decision to pour your hard-earned money into law school, there are many considerations that you need to take. Okay, so this is actually really good. Now let's go ahead and get an outline for our blog post. Again, there's two ways in which you can do so. We can either use the templates at the left-hand side here. So right here, we have the blog outline template, or there's actually a button that's embedded in which we can use to generate an outline from the title. So again, let's do both methods and see whichever one gives us the better content. So that's a pretty good outline that we got. Let's go ahead and use the template and see how that compares. So I like this outline much better than we got from the template. But again, it's nice that you have a couple different ways in which you can get content using Wordhero. So now that we have a title, an intro, and an outline, let's compare what we got from Wordhero and Bramework. So right off the bat, I see that the intro is a little short that we got from Bramework, and that's usually how the content is. And let's take a look at the steps here. So research the requirements, take the LSAT, get your degree, and pass the bar exam. And for Wordhero, we get an intro. Then also we have requirements, so what you need to become a lawyer, the bar exam, how it works, how to get the material, and then practicing law, what it means to be a lawyer. So I think we actually get a better outline from Wordhero because I like this last section which talks about practicing law. So it not only tells you how to become a lawyer, it will actually show you what a lawyer is after the fact. So this is a nice addition that we got here from Wordhero. But all in all, I'm fairly happy with both of the outlines and the intros that I got from Wordhero and from Bramework. So let's go ahead and start getting some content for our body paragraphs. Since we've already done an intro, let's go ahead and do the second body paragraph, which is about requirements of becoming a lawyer. In order to get content for your body paragraphs, you want to go ahead and head over to the templates, and you can use the blog intro and click Write for Me, and you should get a nice paragraph for that heading. You can also use the blog intro button at the top or the Write More after you have some content, but I find that using the templates gives you some longer content and actually some better content as well. And we can see here that the first output is actually pretty good. So let's go ahead and paste that. It talks about the requirements needed to be a lawyer. It talks about the different types of lawyers and why it's important to understand what type of lawyer you would like to be in order to figure out the requirements of becoming that lawyer. And if you wanted some more content, you can go ahead and leave your cursor and hit the Write More feature. And the AI should actually expand upon that paragraph and give you some more content. So we got a pretty decent paragraph here from Wordhero in terms of the requirements of becoming a lawyer. Now let's go ahead and go back over to Bramework, and as you can see, the first step is to research the requirements. So in order to get content on Bramework, there's two ways in which you can do so. The first is by highlighting the content and clicking paragraph, and the second is using the AI Write More feature. In my experience, the paragraph button works a lot better, so let's go ahead and use that. And as we can see, we get some pretty decent content as well about the requirements of becoming a lawyer in the United States. So it talks about you will need to meet specific requirements. First, you will need to earn a law degree. Once you've earned your degree, you will need to pass the bar exam. And then finally, you will need to be admitted to the bar to your state. So I actually think that this output was much better than what we got from Wordhero. Wordhero was good, and I like that it gave us some distinctions between different types of lawyers, but it didn't actually talk about the requirements needed to becoming a lawyer. And if you wanted to get some more content from Bramework, the method that I found works the best is to highlight the last sentence and then hit paragraph. And as you can see, we actually get some more unique and relevant content. So just the first sentence is usually copied, but if you remove that, you can see that it talks about what admission to the bar is like. So it talks about the process, and it talks about what happens after you're admitted to the bar. And you can go ahead and repeat this method of copying the last sentence and hitting paragraph as much as you like. And once the content makes sense, you can just go ahead and repeat this process to get more content for your paragraph. So let's go ahead and get some more content for the second body paragraph, which is about the bar exam. And this is the content that we get from Wordhero. These first two outputs are actually really good, so any one of these would work for this blog post. So I'm just gonna go ahead and paste that there. And let's go ahead and click Write More and see if we can get some more content. Okay, so we get a new sentence there. Let's do it again and see if... So let's go ahead and try to highlight the last sentence and hit intro paragraph and see if that will help us to expand the content a little bit easier and get some more relevant content. So again, I'm going to highlight the last sentence and hit intro paragraph. And while some of the content was really good, some of it towards the end was a little bit off track. So let's go ahead and compare this to what we would get from Bramework. Let's go ahead and hit paragraph and see the content that we get. So in order to become a lawyer in the States, you will first need to pass the bar exam. It talks about what the bar exam is. There are a variety of resources available to help you prepare for the exam. So if you're planning on taking the bar, be sure to research all of the resources available to you and make a well-informed decision. So this is actually really good. I'm going to go ahead and highlight the last couple sentences again and hit paragraph. So we get some even more content, and I'm just going to go ahead and copy the last paragraph and see if we can get some more content. So we get a decent amount of content. You would obviously want to go ahead and read through these and make sure that it all makes sense and it's relevant to your blog post. But if I had to compare the quality of output that we got from Wordhero and Bramework, I would have to give it to Bramework. We were able to get some really high quality content that was very relevant to the blog post and to the paragraphs in which we were writing about. And it's also just a little bit easier, I find, to get content from Bramework. All you have to do is copy the title and hit paragraph. And if you want to get some more content, again, just highlight the last sentences and you can go ahead and get some more content for that paragraph. Now let's compare a couple other features between Bramework and Wordhero. And one of the most important and useful features that I found while using Bramework is the ability to check for plagiarism. Right within the AI blog post editor, you can actually check for plagiarism, and it's powered by Copyscape. So if you're worried about having duplicate or plagiarized content, you can check for plagiarism right within Bramework. And this is a very unique feature because with most AI copywriters, you have to pay additionally for a plagiarism checker, or you have to use an external software. Also, another neat feature that's included in Bramework is the SEO analyzer. So this will actually give you a score between 0 and 100 for your blog post to let you know how optimized your content is for the first page of Google. So you'll see key metrics such as keywords in title, keywords in your introduction, keywords in your headings, keyword density. So these metrics will tell you how many times you need to include your keywords and where exactly your keywords should be included. And while on Wordhero, there really isn't an SEO optimizing tool or a keyword research tool that you can use. So with that being said, I would give Bramework an overall score of 19 out of 20 and Wordhero a score of 18.5 out of 20. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you're able to find the AI copywriter that's best for you and your business. If you like this video, then give us a big thumbs up and subscribe for more videos in the near future. Until next time, stay well.